serving fans throughout the Midwest and even more around the world. This is the Show Me Sports Network. The following is an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and is a high-fidelity all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright of the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.
Welcome here in Sedalia, Liberty Park Day Field for tonight's matchup between the Sedalia Bombers and the Jefferson City Renegades. The Jefferson City Renegades leads the season series 5-0. The Bombers look to push towards that playoff spot. They're currently tied with the Nevada Griffins. Have a tiebreaker if they're able to win one or two. They'll get that 6th seed, and as of right now, face the Chillicothe Mudcats. But with the Renegades' hotness as of late, it could be the 3-6 matchup. So tonight's lineups brought to you by Cassandra Gazaway, Mary Kay, Independent Beauty Consult. Leading off the center fielder for the Bombers, Sam Russo. Batting second, the third baseman, Dalton Miller. Batting third, the DH, Carter Rice. Batting fourth, the shortstop, Connor Rice. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Caden Edmondson. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Chris Miller. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Will Minch. Batting eighth, the first baseman, Caden Paxton. Batting ninth, the catcher, Lance Vickers. And starting on the mound tonight for the Sedalia Bombers will be Chase Schneiders. Now for the Jefferson City Renegades, leading off the shortstop will be Jack Dunn. Brandon O'Deal batting is second. He's playing center field. Batting third, the third baseman, Alex DiGiacinto. Batting fourth, the right fielder, Austin Evans. Batting fifth, Braden Grosclose, the DH. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Maddox Meyer. Batting seventh, the first baseman, Will Bachman. Batting eighth, the catcher, Nolan Laughlin. Batting ninth, the second baseman, Connor Fleeg. And pitching for the Renegades will be Jackson Fort. Chase Schneiders winds up and deals the first pitch away. It's a ball, and that's how the game will start. First pitch exactly at 7 p.m. A chaotic night for myself. And now we're back to broadcasting some baseball here in the Mink League. A soft liner hit to the right side. Edmondson will get around it, and it will drop. Dunn will begin the day off with a single. Solid contact there by Dunn. Able to deposit one into right field to begin the day off for the Jefferson City Renegades offense. Renegades getting a big win in a doubleheader versus the St. Joseph Mustangs yesterday. A score of 4-2 was the victory. They did lose game number 2 of that doubleheader. But when you can beat the St. Joseph Mustangs, who currently sit on the top of the standings, it's not a bad day. Chase Schneiders goes from the stretch, misses away there. It's 1-0 to begin. Braden O'Neill's day, the center fielder. O'Neill steps back in the box. Schneiders long pause here. Dunn does not go. The pitch on the outer half called for a strike. So Jack Dunn leads the game off with a single. Braden O'Neill stepping in. O'Neill batting .228, a .408 on-base percentage. The 1-1 from Schneiders will be in there, but foul. It's ball and 2 strikes. 18 hits on the year, 3 doubles, 20 walks with 12 runs scored, has 9 RBIs and 11 stolen bases. A big day for the Jefferson City Renegades. The draft is currently going on, too. Renegades were selected. Jackson Lovich played a couple years ago for the Renegades. He got drafted by the Yankees in the 16th round, pick 494. And then the 1-2 misses upstairs. It's 2-2. And then the man who was on the team this year, Cam Lee, got selected by the Orioles in the 9th round, pick number 274. So big day for the Renegades. 2 guys getting drafted and going to go extend their professional career. Off-speed pitch will find the bat of O'Neill. So to keep it at a 2 balls, 2 strike count. You're always told as a kid when the ball's coming at you, bring the bat down with you. The majority of the time you don't remember that. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first base, Dunn. Went off the game with a single. 1 hit for the Renegades at the top of the first inning. Pickoff attempt there by Schneiders. Very uncompetitive there. But you mix those in here and there, you'll get a hard pickoff move that will be a snap throw that you can get them. That's just maybe a reset, maybe get a new sign from Vickers. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Righty, we'll go a slide step there. Off-speed pitch on the outer half. Called for strike number 3. Schneiders able to pick up his first strikeout in the first inning. First Braden O'Neill. Now Alex DiGiacinto steps in. execute that off-speed pitch perfectly, dotted on the outside part of the plate. Cheater's off-speed is very filthy, and we'll get a lot of swings and misses, and a lot of looking strike threes. An off-speed pitch sharp but misses the zone. DiGiacinto will begin his day 1 ball and no strikes. DiGiacinto is batting .326, a .443 on base percentage, 31 hits, 4 doubles, 11 walks with 9 hit by pitches, scored 17 times with 15 RBIs, and that fastball right there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 gone. Defensively, the Bombers look like this. Caden Paxton at first base. Will Minch at second. Shortstop Connor Rice, third base Dalton Miller, and left field Sam Russo. The 1-1 on the outside part of the plate is driven to right field, but will tail just foul. It's 1-2. In center field tonight for the Bombers, they have they have Sam Russo out there, Chris Miller in left and right, Caden Edmondson. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 gone. Runner on first base. Dunn gets his lead. DiGiacinto back in the box after that foul ball. Had sights of extra bases. Let's see how he goes with the 1-2 on the hands and fouled for 1-2 count still. Top of the first inning, still 0-0 our score. Sorry for the no pregame show, basically. I got in town about 30 minutes ago, and I had to set up pretty quick. Dunn had a hump there. The 1-2 will be a ground ball hit to the shortstop, Rice. He'll turn it to second base. Mitch to first. That one will not be in time. Last time out, the Bombers, they were able to turn 2 double plays against the Clarinda A's. And all those double plays really kept them in that ball game. They're able to shrink the deficit to 1. They winded up losing by a score of 4-3. The Bombers will be in action tomorrow night as well against the St. Joseph Mustangs, and then a 3-game set versus the Carroll Merchants coming up. Schneiders gets set. DiGiacinto takes off. The throw to second base on line and in time. Vickers with another one. He continues to show the arm off. The recent Bowling Green commit ends the first inning. We're going to the bottom of the first inning with the Bombers bats coming up for the first time. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Boone County Journal is the hometown newspaper of Ashland and Hartsburg since 1969. We know you're busy. Let us keep up with Southern Boone happenings for you. We cover social events, school sports, local government, Southern Boone history, obituaries, and more. Subscribe to the Journal today and get the paper delivered to your mailbox every Wednesday. Digital version also available. Call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojo.com. Independent and veteran owned.
Seeking to express your unique style? How about healthier, clear skin? Look no further than Mary Kay. For more than 60 years, Mary Kay has been offering a wide range of high-quality makeup and skincare products that empower you to shine and stand out in any setting. From luscious lipsticks to vibrant eyeshadows, flawless foundations to glowing highlights, moisturizing serum to blemish and acne regimens, Mary Kay's got you covered. If you don't have a Mary Kay beauty consultant, then I've got you covered. To get your best skin, call me, Cassandra Gazway, today at 417-684-2667 or visit online at marykay.com/Cassandra Gazway.
So Sam Russo will begin the game at the plate for the Sedalia Bombers, with Dalton Miller and Carter Rice to face Jackson Fork. Fork steps into the back on the mound, I should say, and he's ready to go. First pitch to Sam Russo from the righty. Will be hit to the center fielder. Not needing to move much will be the center fielder, Braden O'Neill. And that's out number 1 on just a single pitch. Jackson Fork had great success last time around versus the Bombers. Running pitcher of the night, a 3.62 ERA. Pitched 27 in a third innings. has a 1-run record. This is his 6th start on the season. That ball will miss the zone. 1-0 to Dalton Miller, the third baseman. The 1-0 will be in there for a strike, and an off-speed pitch finds the zone. So I don't know what's going on with the Mink website. I click on stats, and only 2 guys' batting averages are popping up. All right, now it reloads. So Dalton Miller steps in with a .279 batting average, of .418 on base percentage, 34 hits with 12 doubles and 5 home runs. A 2-1 hit right back up the middle, and he'll take the jog to first base. And a single there for Dalton Miller with 1 gone. That's how the Bombers begin their offense. Dalton Miller had a couple hits in the last game versus the Clarinda A's, a 2-for-3 night with a pair of walks. He gets his lead off of first base. First pitch from Fork to Carter Rice will miss the zone with 1-0 being the count. Rice is batting .248, a .396 on base percentage, 12 RBIs, 21 walks, 6 doubles, and his 27 hits. Has a single home run as such home plate, 18 times this year. 109 at bats. This is 110 on the season. Fork steps back on the rubber. With the 1-1 off-speed pitch blocked by Laughlin. The count 2-1. Defensively for the Jefferson City Renegades. At first base, they have Will Bachman. Second base, Connor Fleeg. Shortstop as that ball grounded to the third base side. DiGiacinto throws it to second base. The throw to first base offline. But what a diving effort there from Alex DiGiacinto to get the fielder's choice at second base. A diving effort for out number 2. Shortstop Jack Dunn. Third base Alex DiGiacinto. We just saw his defense on display. In left field they have Maddox Meyer. In center field Braden O'Neill. And in right field A.J. Evans. First pitch for Connor Rice will actually be a pickoff attempt. Connor Rice, a .228 batting average, of .297 on base percentage, has 26 hits, 7 doubles, and a home run on the year, 12 RBIs. That fastball dotted on the outer half for a called strike. So the Bombers have already faced Fork once this year. We'll see how they rebound against him. Done a lot of different things to keep the hitters off balance. That off-speed pitch will be hit down the line and foul. It's 0-2 to Connor Rice. No balls, 2 strikes. Jackson Ford going 6 2/3, 1 earned run, 5 hits, 2 walks, and 6 Ks at his last outing versus the Bombers. That one winds up out of play. It's still 0-2 to Connor Rice. No balls, 2 strikes. Fork looking for K number 1. Will be a pickoff attempt. With 2 outs, both teams have a hit. Bottom of the first, still 0-0 our score. All right, he's set. Laughlin gives the sign. The 0-2, fastball in the outer half. A ball, it's 1-2. We've seen Fork do a lot of pitching backwards where you start with off speed and finish with a fastball. Sometimes you get a freeze fastball strikeout. That ball will be hit back up the middle, and again, O'Neill not needing to move much. Moves to his left to catch the final out, and that will end the first inning. 0-0 our score. Both teams able to earn a hit in the first inning. Moving our way to the top of the second. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers and Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
There's no
no better way to celebrate a special event or show someone just how important they are to you than gifting them something handcrafted from Country with a Heart. Handmade in mid-Missouri, Country with a Heart specializes in hand-built woodworking projects for every occasion. Their design collection includes children's furniture, doll furniture, household items, holiday decor, outdoor decorations, custom projects, and everything in between. To view their full inventory of projects, visit countrywithaheart.com and find them on Facebook by joining the Country with a Heart group page.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
A.J. Evans, Braden Grossclose, and Maddox Meyer due up 4-5-6, looking to start some for the Jefferson City Renegades. First pitch will miss the zone, be an off-speed pitch there for a called strike. It's 0-1 to A.J. Evans, the right fielder. That pitch will miss the zone. It's 1-0. The 1-1 pitch from the righty. From the windup, Schneiders. This is that one in the turf. 2 balls and 1 strike. A.J. Evans batting .209, a .329 on base percentage. Has himself 9 walks with 14 hits, 5 doubles. And this ball will be hit to the right side on 2 hops. Mitch fields it to his left, and he throws it to first base in time. And 1 gone on the ground ball to Minch. Lance Vickers able to throw out number 29 on the year. One ball, no strike. Schneiders misses the zone to Grossclose. Now we'll fire that one in there and get the swing and a miss. It's .250 batting average this year for Grossclose. That's 16 hits, 3 doubles, and a home run. 11 walks with 10 RBIs. He's touched home plate 6 times. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again from the windup, Schneiders fires that one in there and misses off the plate. It's 2-1. So I talked to the GM for Sedalia Bombers, and they're going to call it a record, 29 being the record to throw out runners. Lance Vickers at the top of the charts for the Bombers. 3 balls, 1 strike. Schneiders trying to find his way back in the zone. A 3-1 delivery will be a peppered fastball right there. It's 3-2. Schneiders moving at a very rapid pace. He'll deliver home. That one will be in the outside part and miss the zone. Vickers will go back to the backstop and pick it up. A walk there for Grossclose. We'll put him on base. Back-to-back innings where the Renegades are able to earn a base runner. Walk number 12 on the year for Grossclose will bring up Maddox Meyer, the left fielder. Meyer batting .253, a .354 on base percentage, has 21 hits through his 83 at-bats with 4 doubles and a home run, 9 walks on the year. A 0-0 pitch from Schneiders is fired in there for a strike. No balls and 1 strike. Chase Schneiders has not pitched for the Sedalia Bombers this year. Pitched last year in their wild card game, a couple appearances in the past few years from the righty. No balls and 1 strike. That fastball in there. It's 0-2. Schneiders looks like he's commanding the fastball very well. Here and there he's missing with his off-speed pitch outside the zone. Here's the head in the count at 0-2 and looking for strikeout number 2. From the stretch, the 0-2 runs up and in, and Meyer will get out of the way of that one. Little chin music there, too. The right-handed hitting Maddox Meyer. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A long pause there. Be a fastball there for strike number 3. Strikeout number 2 on the day for Chase Schneiders. And there's 2 away in the second. So now Will Bachman, the first baseman, steps in, trying to get the first run of the ball game. They were able to score the first run. Game number 1 versus St. Joseph Mustangs. The ball is no strikes. Schneiders set. The pitch misses upstairs. It's 1-0. Three other games going on tonight. I'll get that to you in the bottom of the second inning. The 1-0 will be a pop-up. Vickers will trace back and throws the mask. But will wind up hitting the top of the awning. And it'll be a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a pair of doubleheaders yesterday with Chillicothe and Carroll, and the Renegades and St. Joe. The Bombers had the weekend off and recouping their pitching staff for a long week ahead and needing some big wins to get a playoff spot. From the stretch, the 1-1. Off-speed pitch will run in. It's now 2-1. Will Bachman stepping in with a 2-1 count. The 2-1 misses upstairs. It's 3-1. 4 doubles on the year for Bachman with his 18 hits. Has 3 home runs, out leading the Renegades. Has 8 walks on the year. 11 RBIs, 10 runs, batting .225 with a .347 on-base percentage. The 3-1 fired in there and swung on and missed. It's 3-2. So we see some movement here from Gross close on the base paths. As the pitch from Schneiders is coming home. Vickers gives the sign. Schneiders looking for another 0. The 3-2 offering from the righty. Fastball out of play, and will stay full at 3-2. From the stretch, the payoff pitch will miss upstairs and catch Bachman and hit him in the helmet. Helmet will come off. He'll walk around, pick the helmet up, and make his way down to first base on the hit by pitch. We've seen Schneiders miss upstairs and in today. That one connecting Bachman. Now the catcher, Nolan Laughlin, will step in with an RBI situation. Runner on second base with 2 gone. If he's able to place one out in the outfield, has the possibility of scoring 1. Both these guys going to high school at Blair Oaks. First pitch to Laughlin. Big ground ball hit to the left side and will be foul. The ball's 1 strike. Schneiders gets set. Griskos gets his lead. The 0-1 winds up out of play. Snowballs and 2 strikes. Laughlin behind in the count here. Laughlin batting .220 on the year, a .316 on base percentage. Has 4 walks with 11 hits. 1 double. There was 50 at-bats. Runners on first and second base. Some pressure here early on from the Renegades. Hit number 2 can have a RBI attached to it. No balls, 2 strikes. Schneiders looks towards second base. The delivery home. Back pick there from Vickers. Will be not in time. Will Bachman got a little too far off. Had to dive back in. But he's there just safely. It's where communication between the catcher and first baseman is crucial for the back big plays. 1-2 strikes from Sneeders. Will miss in and hit Laughlin, and he'll make his way down to first base with 2 gone.
The second baseman, number 1, Connor Fleet.
Bases loaded early on for Connor Fleeg. The second baseman with at bat number 67 coming up. 12 hits on the year, a double, 22 walks, batting 182. That has a .407 on base percentage. I'll look to have him on the base somehow and score the first run for the Renegades, trying to have a season series sweep. And Fleeg will drive that one to right field. Brooks Close will step in. A slide there from Bachman, and he's safe. A 2-run RBI single off the bat of Connor Fleeg, and the Renegades take a 2-0 lead in the top of the second inning.
The shortstop, number 17, Jack Gunn.
Fleeg able to collect some more RBIs on the year. Make 9 and 10 come across. And the Renegades lead 2-0 over the Sedalia Bombers still early in this contest. That first run coming crucial. Fastball in the outer half called for a strike. It's 0-1. Back to the top of the order, Jack Dunn. The shortstop got a hit in his first at-bat. Wasted no time. The ball's 1 strike. That one will end up out of play. It's 0-2.
Another snow cone.
No balls, 2 strikes. Sneeders getting on the rubber. First downing for Sneeders. And the Bombers blue. 0-2. Be a ground ball hit right back up the middle. Rice will go a glove flip to second base, and it will get past Mitch. Off the glove. And that will be an error. We'll see who the error is on there. The glove flip looked like it caught Mitch just off the tip of the glove. And I'll put a runner on second base. And the bases loaded again for the Renegades. Braden O'Neill steps in. Did strike out his first time around, but he can erase that at bat with a big swing here and add on to even more insurance for Jackson Fork. The ball is 1 strike after the foul ball by O'Neill. Sneeders set on the rubber. Looks in the sign, the 0-1. Off-speed pitch there for strike number 2. And it's 0-2. We'll see where Sneeders goes here. He's tried some freeze fastballs on that outer half. Does a very good job of tunneling with his off-speed pitch. The 0-2, we have fastball upstairs, strike number 3. The Renegades strike first, put 2 across in the top of the second, and they take a 2-0 lead early on. We're at the bottom of the second inning. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers and Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market. Anything can become a canvas. This state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
Are you in the market to buy your first home? Maybe it's time to buy some acreage. How about invest in a new space for your growing business? No matter the need, your trusted partner in real estate is me, Izzy Smith of Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty. I believe real estate is more than just bricks and mortar. It's the cornerstone of our lives. It's where memories are made and dreams are realized. Choosing me as your realtor, you're getting a professional, dedicated advocate who will work tirelessly to make your real estate dreams a reality. Give me a call today at 573-876-2873 or visit izzysmithhomes.com. Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty, your hometown realtor working harder for you.
We make our way to the bottom of the second inning. The Renegades strike first. 2 runs come across in the top of the second. Starting the inning off with a ground out. And then a walk. Brandon Grosco is able to score. Maddox Myers striked out. Will Bachman hit by a pitch in the head. And that loaded the bases when Nolan Laughlin was able to reach. Connor Fleeg with a 2-run RBI double. Now we head to the bottom half of the second inning. Caden Edmondson steps in, 5-6-7. Try to match what the Renegades did in the first. No balls, no strikes. Jackson Fork settles in for his second inning of work. The wind-up fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Turns into 0-2 after that foul ball. Cade Edmondson digs in to start the second inning off. 32 at-bats, 7 hits on the year. Has 1 home run, 2 RBIs, a .219 average with a .242 on-base percentage. The 0-2 pitch from Fork. The pause at the top. Be a fastball, it misses away. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's a very common thing we see from Fork. He varies his timing with his pitches as long as with his delivery. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That pitch misses upstairs. It's 2-2. He does miss that fastball upstairs when he does that sometimes. That pause. Simple things like that can sometimes throw you off your rhythm. But Jackson Fork has done a good job of mastering it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The righty delivers home. Off-speed pitch will get out of play and will stay on a 2-2 count. Two balls, 2 strikes. Fork will get a ball hit to the right fielder. Evans will run in and catch it. And 1 out in the bottom half of the second inning. Now to the scores for tonight's ball games. There's 3 going on. The Chillicothe Mudcats take on the Carroll Merchants. Carroll winning 2 yesterday over the Mudcats, and they lead tonight 3-1. The Aveda Griffins play the Clarinda A's again. Clarinda wins 11-10 yesterday, and they take a 1-0 lead early on. Fork gets the first out. That brings up Chris Miller. 0-0 pitch will miss upstairs. It's ball and no strikes to Chris Miller. The 1-0 finds the zone, and that evens the count at 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 gone. Fork from the windup will miss low, and it's now 2-1. The Renegades is in 4th place in the standing while the Bombers 7th. A 2-1 ground ball hit to the shortstop. Dunn will fire that across and will beat Miller by a step for out number 2.
The second baseman, number 17, Will Mitch.
Fired that one right across the infield. Looked like Miller was going to be safe. And then Dunn reached down in the bag. Not a perfect throw to first base. Will Mitch, the second baseman, steps in with 2 gone. First pitch he sees is in the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. A ground ball hit to the right side. Fleeg will charge it. A glove, a hand flip, I should say, will do the job. 3-2, the Renegades lead 2-0. They've earned 2 hits, and the Bombers have had 1. A 1-2-3 inning in the second makes us move to the 3rd inning. Chase Schneider's back on the mound for the Bombers coming up. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
Hi, I'm retired Army Sergeant Trent Dirks, and I want to tell you about an organization that saved and changed my life forever. Retrieving Freedom provides highly trained service dogs to veterans with disabilities and children with autism, absolutely free of charge, thanks to the generous donations and support from people just like you. Experts from Retrieving Freedom help throughout the entire process, from fostering programs through service dog placement. Retrieving Freedom gave me the skilled service dog Tracer, who has been my best friend and my lifeline. To find out more about how you can get involved, volunteer, foster, or to donate, visit their website, retrievingfreedom.org. Retrieving Freedom, changing lives through the training and placement of service dogs for veterans with disabilities and children with autism.
We make our way top of the third inning. Alex DiGiacinto, AJ Evans, and Braden Gross-Clones, 3-4-5 due up for the Jefferson City Renegades. Looking at the standings, the St. Joseph Mustangs on top with a 24-5 record. Clarinda right behind them with a 20-11. This is now where it gets interesting. Chillicothe 16-13, and the Renegades 15-16. They could possibly have an opportunity for that third spot with a couple more wins. The Renegades will host that first playoff game. As of right now, over the Carroll Merchants. They peel down to first base, and they'll say does not go around. 1 ball, 1 strike after the Renegades. The Merchants sit behind them. The Griffins and Bombers tied. The Bombers do have that tiebreaker, so while it says on the website they're in 7th, they're tied for 6th and would have the tiebreaker over the Griffins. So as of right now, they'd be in the playoffs. The Renegades looking to go up to the third spot. The Mudcats currently trailed the Carroll Merchants. That ball misses off the play. It's 3-1. The Renegades schedule coming up. They have Chillicothe on Tuesday. That'll be a big game deciding that. Then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, they're in action. That ball will go to the backstop, and DiGiacinto will make his way down to first base. Nevada on Thursday, Chillicothe on Friday, and St. Joe on Saturday. That could be a game they need to win in order to clinch at the third spot. It also could be a game that St. Joe doesn't play their studs out there in preparation. They're clinching the 1 seed if they get a win tonight. No balls, no strikes. Schneiders throws this one home, and it misses. It's 1-0. A leadoff walk from Schneiders. Trying to find a rhythm here and get a 0 on the board. 1 ball, no strikes. That fastball misses in. It's 2-0. DiGiacinto was the only man not to hit in that second inning. 8 came up to the plate. Austin Evans leading the inning off. He grounded out to the second baseman. Another pickoff attempt picked there by Paxton. It's 2-0 still. The 2-0 pitch home will be a ball that misses the zone. And it's 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. The righty's set and fires home. A 4-pitch walk to Evans there. We'll put 2 guys on via the free pass.
The designated hitter, number 26, Braden Gross-Clones.
So a little trivia for you guys. The Sedalia Bombers have 57 players that have been drafted. Had 14 back in 2010. The most the Bombers have had. I want to say probably the most in the Mink League in one draft. So runners on first and second base for Braden Gross-Clones. No balls, no strikes, nobody out. Top of the third inning, the Renegades lead 3-0. 2 free passes. The 0-0 pitch will miss upstairs as well. And it's 5 consecutive outside the zone. Rose Close walked his first time around and scored the first run of the contest. Fleeg singled him and Bachman it. 1 ball, no strikes. He'll get set, step home, and that ball will be driven to the right sider. And back goes Russo. He's able to track that one down, a deep fly out for out number 1. DiGiacinto makes his way to third base. So now Maddox Meyer steps in, puts the ball in play here. Could put a run across for the Renegades. Wonder if we'll see an Evans steal possibly, with Vickers already throwing 1 guy out, number 29 on the year. The righty steps home again. That pitch will be right there. It's no balls and 1 strike. Maddox Meyer striking out his first time around in the second inning. Schneiders already has 3 strikeouts, but the Renegades have 2 hits and 2 runs on the board. 0-1, misses upstairs. It's a ball and a strike with 1 gone. So where situational hitting could come crucial. They would have put a ball that may be a tough double player in the air to put one across. 1 ball, 1 strike. That will run in and get past the catcher, Vickers. DiGiacinto dives, and he'll be safe. It goes past the pitcher, Schneiders. Done caught in no man's land. He'll dive back safely into second base. And the Renegades add another on. They lead this ball game 3-0 here in the top of the 3rd inning. A wild pitch gets away from Chase Schneiders. And also moves a runner up to second base. 2 balls, 1 strike. It's 3-1. So say Evans on second base now on that wild pitch. So he was rounding hard. The ball got past Schneiders, and he was going to go 3. But with this turf, sometimes you can just slip. He will vary between molded and just normal turf shoes. The 3-1 will go way over the head of Meyer. And Evans will make his way to third base. The 3rd walk of the inning by Schneiders will bring out Drake Miller. Runners on the corners with 1 gone. So if you're a Renegades fan, the start you want. If you're a Bombers fan, the exact opposite. The Renegades come out firing early on, being disciplined at the plate, and take advantage of mistakes from Schneiders early on. A couple hit by pitches already. The Bombers have given up 2. The Renegades along with that have 5 walks. They have 2 hits on the board, one of those being an RBI single. Now Will Bachman steps in, a hit by pitch. Fastball ran up and in. And that caught him in the helmet. He continued to play and showed his toughness. Runner takes off to second base. Vickers will try to use the turf, but it's not in time. A stolen base there for Meyer. Will put 2 on and 2 in scoring position. Runners on second and third. 1 out. Ground ball puts another across. And a ball that finds outfield grass can make it a 5-0 game early on. That ball will be a fly ball hit to the left fielder. Miller will get behind it. Evans will sprint home. The throw there will be offline. A sacrifice fly off the bat of Will Bachman. And the Renegades add another. They lead this ball game now 4-0. Exactly what you want to see. At the plate, put a ball in the air and deep enough to put a run across or hit a ground ball. Something that advances the runners. You don't want to hit a pop-up there or strike out. You want to put a ball in play, and that's what winning teams will do. Use that situational hitting to their advantage, I should say, and that's what the Renegades have been doing early on. 1-0 our 1 ball, no strikes. 4-0 our score. With 2 gone, another pitch that misses upstairs. It's 2-0. Laughlin with a hit by pitch and his first at bat. And he's ahead in the count here at 2-0. 2 hits for the Renegades, 1 hit for the Bombers. Runner takes off to third base. He'll slide, and he will be gunned by Lance Vickers. Number 30 on the year will bring us to the bottom of the third inning. 4-0 our score in the visitors' favor. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers and Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Riverville Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment to students for more than 16 years. Located in Jefferson City, Riverville Christian Academy offers kinder prep through 8th grade. Riverville Christian Academy's primary goal is the discipleship of the next generation to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students with a student body composed of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering a half-day and full-day program. To find out more about Riverville Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
Power equipment is always cool, always. Well, unless it's not working, then power equipment is expensive. Always. Unless you get it checked with Salter Lawn Service. Don't worry about saving up for something new. Just let the experienced experts at Salter Lawn Service repair your small engines. With pickup and delivery available, saving you time and saving your wallet.
Hey, this is Stacy Salter with Salter Lawn Service. One call, we do it all. You can find us at salterlawnservice.com.
Bottom of the third inning we go. Jackson Fork back on the mound with some more cushion. A 4-0 lead in the bottom of the third inning. And he's still in that first time through the order. 8-9-1 due up. Caden Paxton, Lance Vickers, and Sam Russo. So the Bombers will get to the top of the order in the third inning. We'll see how the 8 and 9 can do. Maybe set the table for the top of the order to get some RBI situations. So Caden Paxton digs in, batting 189, a 318 on base percentage, has 6 doubles with his 14 hits, 7 RBIs, and 5 walks. No balls, 1 strike now from Fork, who's been in the zone, and I've talked to him before. Once you have a little cushion, it's easier to attack hitters. A home run ain't going to hurt you. And no ball, 1 strike will be an off-speed pitch that missed off the plate. It's 1-1. 2 runs scored in the second and third inning for the Renegades. The 1-1 will be planted in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 from Fork. On the outer half of the plate, it's 2-2. Got to run that just a tad bit, trying to go on that outside edge. That pause may have thrown him off just a tad bit with his accuracy. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The delivery home will be a check swing. They'll appeal to first base, but he does not go. We're full now to Paxton, trying to earn a walk and to get an opening base runner. 3-2. A ball ripped to right center field. And we'll get it down. The center fielder O'Neal will get around it. Paxton hustles the second base. He'll slide, and it'll be safe. A leadoff double for Caden Paxton starts the Bombers bottom of the third off. That one catching the turf and just continuing to skip. Off the bat, you thought the center fielder was going to get there. Maybe didn't have the best angle, but now Lance Vickers steps up with a runner on second base. And the Bombers trying to get back into this contest. The Renegades lead by a score of 4-0. Fort gets the sign from Laughlin. The 0-0 home. Misses, it's 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Paxton led on the inning off with a double. Fork delivers the off-speed pitch outside, and off the plate, it's 2-0. Now I see Laughlin going out there. This could be a situation where they're going over signs. First time he's been in this situation with a runner on second base. Dalton Miller was able to get on base in the first inning with a single, the ground ball and fielder's choice by Carter Rice. Kept him on first base. 2 balls, no strikes, nobody out. Lance Vickers, a .256 batting average, a .430 on base percentage with 22 hits and 5 doubles. The 2-0 pitch will be in there for a strike. It's 2-1. Has 12 RBIs on the year, 13 standing in on second base. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 error defensively from the Bombers side of things. That one off the foot of Vickers. It's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The righty will step on the rubber. A 2-2 from the righty. It'll be an off-speed pitch. Speared on a hop by the shortstop. Dunn will flip it to third base and get Paxton out. Great defensive play there by Dunn. Keep the ball in front of you. A heads-up play there to get Paxton, who was running to third base, out. Now that sets up an easier situation for Fork here now. Solid contact there. From Vickers. Russo will take that pitch. It's 1-0. Russo began the game off for the Bombers' side of things with a flyout. Bombers were unable to put any across in the first 2 innings. Had a prime opportunity with that leadoff double. That fielder's choice has eliminated that runner. Vickers will head towards second base. A quick transfer from Laughlin, but Vickers is in there safely. A stolen base there by Vickers with 1 away. 2 balls, no strike, the count. Vickers able to pick up stolen base number 13 on the year. Fork set on the rubber. The 2-0 will be a ball hit in that left center gap, and that will get down. He'll get past the left fielder, Meyer. Vickers will come across and score. Russo stands in on second base. An RBI double off the bat of Sam Russo, and they cut into this deficit. It's now a 4-1 contest.
Number 24, Dalton Miller.
Russo able to get his first double on the year and his 10th RBI on that swing. So now Dalton Miller steps in, a single his first time around. And maybe they've already seen Fork in one game there. Finally getting to him. Solid contact by majority of the lineup. 1 ball, no strikes. We already saw a double ripped by Caden Paxton and now Sam Russo. Both coming in this inning. Now the Bombers have 3 hits. 1 ball, no strikes. That ball will be blocked there by Laughlin, and it's 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. The righty wipes his hands off. He'll now step on the rubber. Laughlin will give the signs to second base. The 2-0. Fastball in the outer half. Called for a ball. It's 3-0. Three balls, no strikes, 1 out. The 3-0 will be a pitch that's in there for a strike to make it a 3-1 count and keep this at-bat alive. On deck for the Sedalia Bombers will be Carter Rice. Long sequence of signs there from Laughlin. The 3-1 off-speed pitch blocks there, and it'll be a walk there from Miller. Runners on first and second base. The Bombers put some pressure here on Fork. Not able to do that in their first meeting. So both these teams looking at some other games around the league as we get closer to this playoff push. Obviously here the Renegades lead 4-1. Carroll continuing to beat Chillicothe 3-1 the score. And now Clarinda adds another onto the board. They lead the Nevada Griffins 2-0. Nevada having a very tough end of the schedule. They'll face the Renegades, and they'll also face the St. Joseph Mustangs. So no balls, no strikes. The righty Carter Rice steps in with one gone. Runners on first and second base after the meeting. First pitch is in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Rice was able to get on base, but it was with a fielder's choice. A great diving effort there by DiGiacinto. Got it out quickly and threw it to second base, and it was in time to get the out. That ball will be popped up down the line. Bachman will get back there and catch that in foul territory for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 20, Connor Rice.
So Connor Rice will step in again with 2 outs, ending the first inning. Let's see if he can keep this inning alive. Ball driven in the gap here with 2 outs. Could put 2 across. This turf, we've already seen speed up that ball. Gets moving out there. It can skip all the way to the wall. The 0-0 pitch will be off the hands. It is going to be caught there by the center fielder, O'Neal. Racing in hard, and he's able to catch it. The Bombers put 1 in the bottom of the third and trail the Jefferson City Renegades 4-1. A couple extra base hits helped them put that across. We're moving our way to the top of the 4th inning. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers and Renegades baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
We are State Tech. We are hands-on education. When you choose the #1 two-year college in the country, you know you will be ready for your career. That's why at State Tech we say, from the classroom to your career, we are the employer's choice. We are State Tech.
Jacoby Lynn, the righty, coming in relief. Chase Junior State coming to an end. He's able to go 3 innings, but he did give up 4 runs. A bit more to his line. But Jacoby Lynn steps in. The right-handed pitcher. Just wrapped up his senior year at Smith Con. Will come back onto the mound for the Sedalia Bombers. They're able to put 1 across, then cut into the deficit. With a couple extra base hits, you wanted more. First pitch from Lynn. Be a fastball right there. It's 0-1 to Nolan Laughlin. A 0-1 pitch. Will miss upstairs. It's 1-1. Jacoby Lynn. This is his 10th appearance on the year. He started 3 games, a 0-3 record. 32 innings pitched. Has an 8.16 ERA, a 1.94 whip. 2 balls, 1 strike. Lynn fires home. That one off the play. It's 3-1. Shears struggled today finding the zone. Let's see if Lynn can do a better job at that. The 3-1 will run in on Laughlin, and he'll make his way down to first base on a walk. So far, that being the difference, the free passes. The Bombers out hitting the Renegades. They're getting timely hits and doing really good situational hitting. Already a sacrifice fly on the board. The big 2-run RBI single from Connor Fleeg. Bunt shown and bunt down the line. Miller have no chance. Doesn't even try to throw it. A beautiful executed bunt there by Connor Fleeg. A 2-hit night so far. And the Renegades off and running. Runners on first and second base with nobody out. We've seen Fleeg do that a lot this year. Usually he'll show a couple at-bats of the ball game, 2-3. He'll show the bunt, but he'll put it down. I'd say one for every 3 times he shows it. Runners on first and second base. And that will be in there for a strike from Lint. Jack Dunn, the leadoff hitter. With Brandon O'Neill on deck. It was big for those first two, 8-9 to get on. Now that's a double RBI situation at the top of the order. He'll start to go, but cut his swing off. It's 1-1. Jay Schneider's going 3 innings, giving up 2 hits, 4 earned runs, 4 walks, had 3 strikeouts, faced 16 batters. The 1-1 from Lynn will be fired in there and out of play. It's ball and 2 strikes. Bombers having 1 error already in the contest. That's been a point of emphasis as of late, fixing defensive errors. Less mistakes you make will have for a better opportunity to win the ball game. That's what kept him in that Clarinda game. The 1-2 missed upstairs. It's 2-2. Our defense was making some plays that you don't normally make, a couple diving efforts, turning some big double plays that erased runs. That's what this team's going to need down the stretch if they want a shot of making the playoffs and possibly making a run. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one will run in and miss upstairs. It's 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. Runners on first and second base, trying to avoid the first 3 getting on. That one will be hit to the right side, right at the right fielder, Edmondson. He'll catch it, fire it in. A bench will cut it off, and the runners will stay put. Dunn rips one to right field, and it's caught. So now Brandon O'Neill steps in, an 0-for-2 effort so far. 2 strikeouts on the day. Runner on first and second. The 0-0 pitch will be fouling off to the left side. And O'Neill will begin 0-1. The Bombers' best inning so far. They've put 5 batters up to the plate. The Renegades putting 8 in the second inning. Put 5 on in the third. Now pushing for more here in the fourth. Batter number 4 at the plate. And I think in 1 pitch will be on the inner half. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. The Bombers put 4 to the plate in the first inning. Then had a 1-2-3 in the second, causing some havoc on the base paths. Led to a run. Lance Vickers stole second base in a big double play. She's had a double off the bat of Sam Russo. Allowed that run to score. So if you're able to run the base paths correctly, it'll help you out substantially. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lynn looking for his first out with a strikeout. Runners take off. Vickers fires to third base. A diving effort there by Miller, but he does not apply a tie. No tag applied there. Laughlin will steal third base. Fleeg winds up on second.
The third baseman, number 15,
And O'Neill goes down with a strikeout. That's what the Renegades do very well. They're not afraid to steal. They're putting pressure on the catcher no matter who's back there. A 0-0 pitch will be in there for a strike. It's 0-1. DiGiacinto steps in a walk. And he scored in the third inning on a wild pitch, a fielder's choice in his first at-bat. 0-1 pitch will miss the zone. It's 1-1. The Renegades aren't scared. You throw one guy out, it feels like that motivates the guys to get even more stolen bases. It's like you can't do this twice, never twice. Vickers has thrown 2 out, but the Renegades still pushing the envelope. The 1-1 off-speed pitch misses upstairs. It's 2-1. Maddox Meyer and DiGiacinto, the 2 guys Vickers has not, just as has thrown out. Laughlin with a stolen base. Meyer was able to get the second on a stolen base. It's 3-1. So things like that go a long way to winning ball games. Has helped the Jefferson City Renegades. Had 9 stolen bases against the Carroll Merchants. The 3-1 pitch will be in there for a strike. It's 3-2. So we're full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Single here. Could put 2 more across for the Bombers. Stay for the Renegades. The Bombers trying to get out of it. The 3-2 home. Off-speed pitch that runs in and makes contact with DiGiacinto. And he'll make his way down to first on the hit-by pitch. So Lynn gets his first strikeout in the 4th inning for out number 2 to O'Neill while those runners stole the bases. A 0-0 pitch to Evans will miss outside the zone. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Austin Evans reached and scored in the 3rd inning on a walk. A ground out began the 2nd inning. 1 ball, no strikes. Will be flown into left. Miller will make a few steps in. He'll stop and will end up in the glove for out number 3. The Renegades put more pressure on the Bombers. This time the Bombers get out of it and keep the game right where it's at. 4-1 our score. We're moving on to the bottom of the 4th inning. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers and Renegades baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
At the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift, we know a gift is more than a box or a bag with a pretty bow. A gift is the lifetime of love that you share. It's friends who grow as close as family. It's moments and milestones, both big and small. Whether receiving or giving, a gift brings joy and happiness. That's why, since 2018, we've made it easier to gift for those you love. Stop by the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift at 108 Corporate Lake Drive in Columbia or call 573-443-4438. Let us help you find that perfect gift for every occasion.
Hello, Blake Gazaway here with the Show Me Sports Network. I've had the opportunity to have some amazing calls, including overtime touchdowns, walk-off home runs, and buzzer-beating baskets. But I've answered another call. That's to serve my community as a volunteer firefighter. Stop and think what would happen if your home or property caught fire and no one was there to put it out. Every day, volunteer firefighters not only save lives and property, but also respond to other emergencies. Nearly 2/3 of our nation's fire departments are manned by volunteer firefighters. And because of this, we simply need more volunteers to step up and answer the call. Stop by or contact your local fire department and see how you can become a volunteer firefighter today. I answered the call to serve my community. Will you?
So Caden Edmondson steps in for the Bombers as they look to strike here in the 4th inning. The Renegades put some pressure. Are able to get a hit and a couple walks. Unable to put any across. Now Jackson Fork back on the mound for the Renegades. First pitch in the 4th off-speed pitch in there for a strike. It's 0-1 to Edmondson. He flew out his first time around back in the 2nd inning. Bombers were able to get some pressure in the 3rd. That one will miss. It's now a 1-1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike. The righty from the windup. The 1-1. A ball hit to the left side. DiGiacinto will not be able to field it. Bounces off the glove and ends up in left field. And Edmondson will reach on the air by DiGiacinto. So both teams having 1 error on the day. Now Chris Miller steps in. Fork will nod his head. Now look home. Nothing pitch there. Bunch shown there by Miller. I pulled it back. It's 1-0. Wonder if we'll see it again from Miller at the plate. It's 1-0. He won't show a bunt there. He'll hit a liner to center field. O'Neal will make a sliding effort. He'll catch it. The throw to first base will wind up over the head. And Edmondson will. So this is a weird ruling. He never went to go touch the base again. The ball went out of play. So we'll wait for the official ruling here. So if it's a dead ball, will they give him that base at second base? I don't think I've ever seen this play happen. I don't know the official ruling. So we never went back to touch the base. It was caught by O'Neal. Threw it to first base. It went over the first baseman. Now the ball did go out of play. So by technical rule, you would get the back. But this play, I feel like, happens once a blue moon. And now we'll see what the rule book says. Obviously, this is a play that I'm assuming none of these umpires have seen before in their life. So with that throw going out of play, he's not touching first base. That's the bag he gets. If he would have touched first base, they would have gave him the second base.
Second baseman, number 17, Will Mensch.
So I think Edmondson did not know he caught it. So Edmondson will get the lead. After some wacky stuff, the throw home. Laughlin throws to second base, and Edmondson will make it to second. So that's the second error defensively from the Renegades. The 1-0 will be hit to the shortstop. Dunn fields it. He'll throw it across a little lot, but Bachman is able to get up there and stand on the bag. 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth inning.
The first baseman, number 13, Hayden Paxton.
So it's a very tricky situation there. I've never seen that before in my life. That'll be a play I go and do some research on, and we'll know for the future. From the windup, Fork will deliver that one home. It misses away. It's a ball in, no strikes. So there is no error technically maybe on the board because no runners advanced. The 1-0, a ball out of play, and it's 1-1. But then on the other case, he would have been out if it was a throw. They just could stop or keep him in front. So the throw out of play made him get to first base. So many different things going around it. Either way, the run will be unearned to Edmondson because he reached on an error. The 1-1 will be swung on and missed. It's 1-2. Paxton has a double in the third inning. That led the inning off in his first at-bat. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fork looking to end the fourth. Ground ball hit to the left side. DiGiacinto will cut in front of the shortstop. Dunn, low throw and picked there by Bachman. That will get the out and end the fourth inning. 4-1 our score. Moving to the top of the fifth. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers and Renegades baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
Throughout the course of any game, different actions stand out to different people. But everyone remembers a walk-off, especially if it's a walk-off wood bat. Handcrafted right here in Missouri, walk-off wood bat company bats are made with premium-grade maple, ash, and birch, fully customizable to make it truly yours. From the length and weight to the barrel and handle color, you're able to customize every feature of your wood bat, including personalized engraving with a 45-day warranty. In addition to selling custom handcrafted bats, they also offer a selection of bat accessories, including lizard skin bat grips and batting gloves. To help find your confidence at the plate, give Walk-Off Wood Bat Company a call at 816-261-1014 or visit wowbats.com.
Since 1951, Ren's Automotive has been the leader in complete automotive and tire services, proudly serving the Ashland community and southern Boone County area. Servicing all makes and models of vehicles, customer satisfaction is their top priority. If your vehicle leaves you stranded, no need to worry, as Ren's Automotive offers 24-hour towing services. To schedule an appointment, call 573-657-4614 or stop by and see Terry, Peggy, Derek, and the crew at 124 East Broadway in Ashland. Ren's Automotive, your full-service automotive repair shop for over 70 years.
So Jacoby Lynn will be back on the mound for the Sedalia Bombers in the top of the 5th. Coming in last inning and sneaking out with a 0. Braden Gross-Close, Max Meyer, and Will Bachman do up 4-5-6 for the Renegades, looking to start a rally here and get back on the board. A 0 back in the 4th inning. They did put 2 across in the 2nd and 3rd inning. Gross-Close began his day with a walk-run scored, a flyout in the 3rd inning for out number 1. So Lynn will begin the inning from the windup. The 0-0 pitch, off-speed pitch that lands on the outer half, called for a strike. It's 0-1. Both these guys played in the same conference and wrapped up their senior year. 0-1 pitch. Gross-Close from Battle High School and Lynn from Smith Cotton. 1 ball, 1 strike. Delivery home with a fastball off the end of the bat, and it's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. The righty will deliver this one home. That one will miss in. It's 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 will be in there for strike number 3. Lynn will get the strikeout on Gross-Close for the first out in the 5th inning. During those battles in high school, we saw Battle High School win the last meeting by a score of 6-5, and the first meeting was won by Smith Cotton 10-4. Both the teams winning that series on the road. Said they played road. They were able to get the job done. 1-1 was the season series split. The 1-0 pitch will miss off the plate. It's 2-0. Maddox Meyer steps in. A strikeout in the 2nd inning. A walk in the 3rd. Got caught stealing to end the 3rd inning. Trying to snag 3rd base. The 2-0 will be a ball right there for strike number 1. 2-1 with 1 gone. 4-1 our score, top of the 5th inning. Both teams have 3 hits, along with an error defensively. 2 balls, 1 strike. The wind-up delivery home of an off-speed pitch that misses in. It's 2-1. Three balls, 1 strike, 1 gone. The pitch from Lynn will be a ball driven to the right center gap. Back going Edmondson, still going back. He'll make a run and surge, and he's able to catch that one on the warning track for a deep fly out for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 18, Will Bachman.
Broke towards the ball very well. The good jump allowed him to catch that. Now 2 gone in the 5th. Now Will Bachman steps in at the top of the 5th inning. First pitch he sees will be a ball that winds up out of play. It's 0-1.
Another smoke on. There he goes.
Bachman was able to score on a hit by pitch in the 2nd inning, and he was able to earn an RBI in the 3rd, a sacrifice RBI. But this count, he's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. They'll be blocked there by Vickers. It's 1-2. We're in the 5th inning. Lynn trying to get through it. The 1-2 right back up the middle. And no play there by the second baseman, Minch, out of reach. And Bachman will reach on the single.
The catcher, number 4, Nolan Laughlin.
So now Nolan Laughlin will step in. A hit by pitch back in the 2nd inning. And a walk and stolen base back in the 4th. That stolen base advanced runners from 1st and 2nd to 2nd and 3rd. They were unable to put one across. Lynn pitching around it. That ball picked there by Vickers. The throw to second base on a line. He'll be knocked down by Minch. Not able to get a full grasp of it. And Bachman will reach to second base. There was a spiked fastball there as a man on first base. You read that down angle. You read that fastball. You can get an easier jump and easier to get to second base. A good pick by Vickers. And it looked like he had time. The 1-0. Misses low. It's 2-0. There, it's very hard to dig out at second base. Minch was able to get the glove on it, but not keep a hold of it. Would have most likely had Bachman out at second. The 2-0 misses low again. It's 3-0. So we've seen this game, both sides pitchers struggling with that runner on second base. Maybe it's that sequencing. You have to give multiple sides. You have to think a little harder. And that may be throwing some guys off. The 3-0, don't know if he got set there, but it's a walk.
The second baseman, number 1, Connor Fleeg.
So now Connor Fleeg will step in. A 4-pitch walk for Nolan Laughlin. He's able to reach still 0-for-0 on the day. Now Connor Fleeg steps in. A pair of singles with a stolen base was a trail runner when Laughlin got his stolen base to third. Was able to get a big 2-run RBI single back in the 2nd inning. That pitch will be off the glove of Vickers. No advancement by Bachman. It's 1-0. Those edge pitches is sometimes hard to get. There, Vickers trying to sell out and get the frame there. Bouncing off the end of his glove. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second base. Lynn settles in, goes home. And 6 straight now for the righty. Lynn gets the sign from Vickers. 2-0 fastball right there. It's now 2-1 to Connor Fleeg. Smacked a fastball in his first at bat to right field. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners on first and second base. Lynn settles in, goes home. That one will wind up to right field. Edmondson will have no need to really go back too far. A lot easier route there for the right fielder for the last out. The Renegades get more base runners, but unable to push one across there in the 5th. And our ball game still 4-1 in favor of the Renegades. We're able to add a hit on the board, but not able to add a run. We head our way to the bottom of the 5th inning. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers and Renegades baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
Are you in the market to buy your first home? Maybe it's time to buy some acreage. How about invest in a new space for your growing business? No matter the need, your trusted partner in real estate is me, Izzy Smith of Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty. I believe real estate is more than just bricks and mortar. It's the cornerstone of our lives. It's where memories are made and dreams are realized. Choosing me as your realtor, you're getting a professional, dedicated advocate who will work tirelessly to make your real estate dreams a reality. Give me a call today at 573-876-2873 or visit izzysmithhomes.com. Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty, your hometown realtor working harder for you.
Seeking to express your unique style? How about healthier, clear skin? Look no further than Mary Kay. For more than 60 years, Mary Kay has been offering a wide range of high-quality makeup and skincare products that empower you to shine and stand out in any setting. From luscious lipsticks to vibrant eyeshadows, flawless foundations to glowing highlights, moisturizing serum to blemish and acne regimens, Mary Kay's got you covered. If you don't have a Mary Kay beauty consultant, then I've got you covered. To get your best skin, call me, Cassandra Gasway, today at 417-684-2667 or visit online at marykay.com/Cassandra Gasway.
ready to go in the bottom half of the 5th inning. 9-1-2 due up for the Sedalia Bombers. Lance Vickers, Sam Russo, and Dalton Miller. Lance Vickers was able to score, reach on a fielder's choice, stole second base, and scored. A lone run on the board for the Sedalia Bombers, 4-1 the score. Jackson Fork able to pitch out of a jam. First pitch from Fork in the bottom of the 5th inning of an off-speed pitch outside the zone, and it's 1-0 to Lance Vickers. Nice night for baseball. Sun setting, a nice breeze here. That ball will be hit down the line to right field. It's a short porch over there, and it will hit right in front of the wall. Vickers will make the round to second base. Cut off there by the shortstop, and a stand-up double there for Lance Vickers. It's a leadoff double to begin the bottom of the 5th inning. So the first, not the first, leadoff double for the Bombers. They were able to get one from Caden Paxton back in the 3rd inning. It's the inning where they scored their lone run. Sam Russo has a double to his line as well, and a fly out, 1 for 2 on the day. That ball will be a liner that gets over the head of the shortstop. Vickers will be sent home. The throw to the plate will be way over the head of Laughlin. He'll race back to the backstop and pick it up. A single off the bat of Sam Russo adds another. Now our score is 4-2. A 2-hit night for Sam Russo as a single and a double. And now Dalton Miller will step in. And he has a single back in the 1st inning, a walk in the 3rd. And they're able to score a run here in the 5th inning on Jackson Fork, who's been shut down for the Renegades. The righty looks into the signs. Fork just throwing pitch number 61 this evening. That one will be blocked there by Laughlin, and it's ball and no strikes to Dalton Miller. Fork coming in with a 3.62 ERA. That ball will be blistered right over the head of the shortstop. The ball in the gap will be a backhand fielded by O'Neal, and Russo will come around to score. Another run plated for the Sedalia Bombers, an RBI single. Off the bat of Dalton Miller, 4-3 the score. So Russo advanced to second on the throw home. And now score is on the RBI single from Miller. 3 hits in the 5th. 2 come across. 4-3 the score. The 0-0 pitch will be an off-speed pitch that's low. It's a ball and no strikes. Dalton Miller on first base. It may be a situation where you start trying to play for that next run to tie the ball game up here. Alrighty, getting loose down in the Renegades bullpen. Connor Head warming up for the Renegades. We'll see how long Fork will stay in the ball game. Now the count being 1-1. 6 hits now for the Bombers and 4 for the Renegades. 2 defensive errors for the Renegades. 1 for the Bombers. 1 ball, 1 strike. Carter Rice at the plate. The 1-1 will be a ball that winds up out of play again. It's 1-2. Rice 0 for 2 on the day has a fielder's choice and a pop-up. First 3 get on to begin the 5th. Let's see if the Bombers can make it number 4, or if Fork can put a shutdown to it. Pickoff attempt, that one not in time. Miller doesn't even need a slide over there. Fork's done a good job at that, keeping close tabs on runner. While the Bombers have had a stolen base, makes it a lot more difficult when your pitcher's varying timing. The off-speed pitch will miss upstairs. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 home from the righty. The ball hit the shallow center field. O'Neal will make his run in. He's able to get there for out number 1.
The shortstop, number 20, Connor Rice.
But now Connor Rice will step in. Ended the first, ended the third inning. Now we'll see. He's able to keep this inning alive. Alrighty, we'll get his sign from Laughlin. Fork steps home. A ground ball right back up the middle. Dunn will field it, step on the bag, throw to first base, and that will end the inning. A 6-4, 6-3 double play ends the Bombers' threat. But 3 consecutive hits, plate 2, and they cut the deficit to 1. 4-3 the score, headed to the top of the 6th inning. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers baseball and Renegades baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
Boone County Journal is the hometown newspaper of Ashland and Hartsburg since 1969. We know you're busy. Let us keep up with Southern Boone happenings for you. We cover social events, school sports, local government, Southern Boone history, obituaries, and more. Subscribe to the Journal today and get the paper delivered to your mailbox every Wednesday. Digital version also available. Call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojo.com. Independent and veteran owned.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of the Show Me Sports Network under the broadcasting rights granted therein. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the Show Me Sports Network. Announcers are provided by the Show Me Sports Network.
Seeking to express your unique style? How about healthier, clear skin? Look no further than Mary Kay. For more than 60 years, Mary Kay has been offering a wide range of high-quality makeup and skincare products that empower you to shine and stand out in any setting. From luscious lipsticks to vibrant eyeshadows, flawless foundations to glowing highlights, moisturizing serum to blemish and acne regimens, Mary Kay's got you covered. If you don't have a Mary Kay beauty consultant, then I've got you covered. To get your best skin, call me, Cassandra Gazway, today at 417-684-2667 or visit online at marykay.com/Cassandra Gazway.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of the Show Me Sports Network under the broadcasting rights granted therein. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the Show Me Sports Network. Announcers are provided by the Show Me Sports Network.
Jacoby Lynn throws the first pitch home, and that one misses. 1-2-3 due up for the Jefferson City Renegades. Jack Dunn, Braden O'Neal, and Alex DiGiacinto. The 1-0 pitch will be an off-speed pitch in there for a strike. It's 1-1. We'll see how the Renegades respond. The Bombers chipping away. They scored 1 in the 3rd and now 2 in the 5th. Finally getting answers from Jackson Fork. 2 balls, 1 strike now from Lynn. That one not in the zone. The 2-1 pitch will miss in. Dunn still sort of new to the team. Has not reached that 40 at-bat mark tonight. He's added 3. That ball will be hit to left field, down the line and fair. He'll make his way to second base. A stand-up double there for Jack Dunn. His first on the year. And the Renegades coming out hot of the gates in the 6th inning. So we're still seeing Jack Dunn, formative as hitter he can be. We saw on display right there. Came in with a 161 average, but doesn't have many at-bats. He's still getting a feel to this Mink League pitching, and right there a good display of the shortstop's hitting power. A 0-0 pitch from the righty will miss. It's 1-0. Jacoby Lynn gives up a double to start the 6th off. Now Braden O'Neal will step in. 3 strikeouts on the day. That could be erased with an RBI right here. That one will run in and be called a strike. It's 1-1. DiGiacinto on deck. After him, A.J. Evans. The 1-1 fastball. That will be a little too far in. O'Neal gets out of the way of that. O'Neal with a .408 on base percentage. That being the 3rd highest on the team. The 2-1 set. And home. An upstairs off-speed pitch called for a strike. It's 2-2. DiGiacinto with the highest on base percentage with Cam Lee. Most likely done for the summer. The 2-2 will be off the plate and caught by Vickers. It's full. Now there's a situation where Lee has not signed that contract. We may see him in Jefferson City. But being a 9th round pick, he'll be a top priority for the Baltimore Orioles. The 3-2 pitch will be a ball that's hit over the head of Rice, but he makes a couple steps back and he's able to get there. One gone in the 6th.
The third baseman, number 15, Alex D. Gianto.
So Alex DeGisanto steps in. He's able to reach twice on the day. 0 for 1 on the day. Has a fielder's choice. A walk and hit by pitch. Bunt shown there. Bunt taken back. And it's 1-0 to the righty. So we're seeing a lot of Renegades guys now show bunt early on in the count. And actually like they're doing some small ball maybe to affect some defensive positioning. The 1-0 pitch will be a ball hit to the right side and out of play. It's 1-1. One's across the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. We're in the top of the 6th inning. 4-3 score. 6 hits for the Bombers, 5 for the Renegades. The Bombers having 1 error and the Renegades having 2. 1-1 will miss. It's now 3-1. Runner on second base already for the Renegades. Single could play another across and have them pull away from the Bombers. They've been cutting that lead, scoring 3 unanswered. The 2-1 will be a ball fouled off. It's 2-2. So we're even in the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 gone. Runner on second base. RBI situation. We're the third batter in the lineup, Alex DeGisanto. Lynn looking for a K. The 2-2 pitch will be a ground ball right back up the middle. Rice will charge it. The off-balance throw picked there by Paxton. And there's 2 gone in the 6th. You saw a lot of range cover there by the shortstop, Connor Rice. Going right over that second base bag. Throws it off balance. He's able to put a good enough throw to get the out. Now we're running on third base. A hit is needed to score a run. 0-0 pitch will miss upstairs. It's 1-0. Lynn starting a lot of these counts at 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes to Evans. He'll miss again. It's 2-0. Evans is able to reach in the 3rd and score. 0 for 2 on the day. The 2-0 delivery will be a ball that winds up out of play. That'll be the first strike in this at-bat. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 from the windup. He'll be framed and stuck there for a strike. We're even across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Lynn trying to find another 0. The 2-2 home will just miss a tad bit low, and we're full at 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Evans steps back into the box. From the windup, the 3-2 pitch. We ball sinking line drive. It will get in front of Russo. An RBI single off the bat of A.J. Evans. And the Renegades stack another on. They now lead 5-3. A great piece of hitting there. Able to stay inside the baseball and deposit that one to the left fielder a couple steps in front of him. Russo had no chance on that play. Some big hits today for the Renegades, able to stack some RBIs. They lead this ball game 5-3, and we're moving to the pen for the Bombers. Their 3rd pitcher coming to the ball game. We're taking a short break. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers and Renegades baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
There's no better way to celebrate a special event or show someone just how important they are to you than gifting them something handcrafted from Country with a Heart. Handmade in mid-Missouri, Country with a Heart specializes in hand-built woodworking projects for every occasion. Their design collection includes children's furniture, doll furniture, household items, holiday decor, outdoor decorations, custom projects, and everything in between. To view their full inventory of projects, visit countrywithaheart.com and find them on Facebook by joining the Country with a Heart group page.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
The Bombers will turn towards the pen. Braden Beckman coming on for his 9th appearance. Has one start on the year, a 1-0 record. Has pitched 34 1/3 innings on the year. That's currently the most coming into this game for the Sedalia Bombers. He's given up 23 hits, 13 earned runs, has 14 walks, 29 strikeouts. That leading the team as well, a 7.6 K per 9 with a 3.41 ERA, a 1.08 whip. The first pitch from Beckman in this contest will be in there for a strike. It's 0-1 to Braden Grosclose. Grosclose has a walk in the second inning, later scored as a flyout and a strikeout, 1 for 3. Beckman's a guy that's going to work fast. He's going to throw strikes. Having only 14 walks this year through his 34 innings. The 0-1 pitch home. Fastball that misses the zone. It's a ball on 1 strike. Last time he pitched, it was against the Nevada Griffins, wearing 4 innings. He went up 3 hits, but not surrendering any runs. Had 6 strikeouts with only 1 walk. His most walks he had was his second outing on the year, where he had 4 walks against the Nevada Griffins, and his first appearance this year was against the Renegades, where he had 3 walks as well, so 7 walks coming in his first 2 outings. That one will miss off the plate. It's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Looking to close the 6th out. We blocked there by Vickers, and we're full at 3-2. This is his 3rd time versus the Renegades. Three-two pitch will be swung on and missed there by Grosclose. Grosclose goes down swinging versus Beckman. The Renegades put 1 across in the 6th, and they lead the ball game 5-3. They're able to match the Bombers in hits with 6 on the board. Right at the bottom of the 6th inning, you're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers and Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market. Anything can become a canvas. This state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
Are you in the market to buy your first home? Maybe it's time to buy some acreage. How about invest in a new space for your growing business? No matter the need, your trusted partner in real estate is me, Izzy Smith of Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty. I believe real estate is more than just bricks and mortar. It's the cornerstone of our lives. It's where memories are made and dreams are realized. Choosing me as your realtor, you're getting a professional, dedicated advocate who will work tirelessly to make your real estate dreams a reality. Give me a call today at 573-876-2873 or visit izzysmithhomes.com. Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty, your hometown realtor working harder for you.
And Jackson Fork will make his way to enter the 6th inning. The Bombers will start the inning off with the right-handed hitting Jaden Roberts. He'll hit that first pitch foul. He'll begin his afternoon 0-1. He's pitch hitting this at-bat for Caden Edmondson. Edmondson's day comes to an end, was 0 for 2, did reach on an error in the 4th inning. Roberts begins this day 0-1. Double pause there, the 0-2. Now the count after the swing and a miss. Roberts a .305 batting average, of .436 on base percentage, 3 doubles, a triple, and a home run, 12 RBIs, 25 hits. A pause there. The 0-2 pitch will be fouled off by Roberts, and is able to stay alive. So no balls, 2 strikes. Roberts still digging in for his first at bat. He's beginning the bottom of the 6th off after him, Chris Miller and Will Mitch. 5, 6, 7. The 0-2 pitch, quick pitch there. It's off the plate. It's 1-2. So through his at bat, we've already seen him do 3 different timings from his windup alone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That fastball blocked there by Laughlin. Gets away, but more importantly for the Renegades, no swing there. So it's now 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Jaden Roberts. 6 hits for both sides. The Bombers have 3 extra base hits. All those coming with a double. Renegades having 1 extra base hit from Jack Dunn. The 2-2 pitch will be a ball that ends up out of play. And we're even at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The righty set, and the 2-2 pitch will be a ground ball to the left side and foul. And we're staying at 2-2. Chillicothe has came back against Carroll. They take a 4-3 lead in the bottom of the 6th. While Clarinda pours it on Nevada, they lead 5-0 in the bottom of the 6th. The 2-2 from Fork. We got a swing and a miss there. Laughlin will go to the outside, complete the out to first base. A strikeout in the 6th will begin Forks. And now there's 1 gone with bringing up Chris Miller. Both these teams in play tomorrow on Tuesday. The Bombers and the Renegades both at home. St. Joseph Mustangs come to Sedalia, and the Chillicothe Mudcats come to Jefferson City. Both those first pitches being at 7 p.m. The 0-0 pitch will be a single back up the middle. Off the bat of Chris Miller, he'll take a round and head back to first base. A 1-out single for Miller. Hit number 7 on the day for the Bombers. We'll bring up Will Mitch. On Wednesday, both these teams are off a doubleheader between the St. Joseph Mustangs and the Nevada Griffins. That could be a big decider to see if the Bombers even need to win a game. Now, the Nevada Griffins have a very tough part of their schedule coming up. Tonight they're facing the A's. They have the St. Joseph Mustangs. After they play the Mustangs, they'll have the Renegades. And they'll have a day off, and they'll wind up ending the year on Sunday, July 20th with a doubleheader versus the Mudcats. That pitch will miss off the plate. It's 1-0. So you're facing the top 4 teams to end your season. That's going to be tough for them to get a win. Having to face those top teams. Pickoff attempt there, not in time. The Bombers have 3 games against the 5 seed, the Carroll Merchants. But the Merchants are a team to be dangerous. They are a dangerous team. They have power. And last night we saw some good pitching from them, having 2 really good starts. They didn't really need their bullpen. Obviously, they have some shutdown bullpen arms. The Bombers have found a way to beat them 3 times. The 1-0 pitch, ground ball to Di DeSanto. Will throw to second base. The relay to first, not in time. A fielder's choice for out number 2. Will Minch will get his lead off of first base. Still Connor Head warming up in the pen, so you wonder if Fork is on a short leash. Either way, he'll get out of it. A line drive right at the shortstop will end the inning. We've played 6, and the visiting Renegades lead by a score of 5-3. We're moving on to the top of the 7th. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades and Bombers baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
Hi, I'm retired Army Sergeant Trent Dirks, and I want to tell you about an organization that saved and changed my life forever. Retrieving Freedom provides highly trained service dogs to veterans with disabilities and children with autism, absolutely free of charge, thanks to the generous donations and support from people just like you. Experts from Retrieving Freedom help throughout the entire process, from fostering programs through service dog placement. Retrieving Freedom gave me the skilled service dog Tracer, who has been my best friend and my lifeline. To find out more about how you can get involved, volunteer, foster, or to donate, visit their website, retrievingfreedom.org. Retrieving Freedom, changing lives through the training and placement of service dogs for veterans with disabilities and children with autism.
So Maddox Meyer will begin the inning off. Will Bachman and Nolan Laughlin to follow. 6, 7, 8 due up for the Jefferson City Renegades. Still their first time facing Braden Beckman. Came in for 1 at-bat and was able to get the out. Not the first time they faced him this year, though. This is his 3rd appearance against the Renegades. It's gotten better since the first one. Bombers were able to the Renegades were able to get a couple hits off him early on. We've seen Beckman grow as he's gone this summer. A foul ball off the mat of Maddox Meyer, and we're 0-2. Meyer's been a guy that snuck down a couple really good bunts this year. Had a bunt against the Merchants that sat the pitcher down on his butt. No balls, 2 strike. Beckman looking for the K, the 0-2. On the outside part of the plate, it's 1-2. This is a beautiful night for baseball. The sun is setting. A light breeze here in Sedalia. The 1-2 pitch, fastball fouled off. And Maddox Myers will stay alive. From the windup, the 1-2 delivery to Meyer. Will miss, and it's a ball. That evens the count at 2-2. Meyer seeing the off-speed very well here. Hawanda stands down with 2 strikes. The 2-2 fastball off the plate. And he works it to a full count, 3-2. Small at-bats like these, even if you don't find a way on, you stack a couple of these together. That's how you get deep into bullpens, and that's what the Renegades have done today very well. This third pitcher, Jay Schneiders, Jacoby Lynn, and now Braden Beckman on the mound for the Bombers. A comebacker to the mound, a nice effort there from Beckman. Reps it to first base in time, one gone in the top half of the 7th inning.
The first baseman, number 18, Will Bachman.
So now Will Bachman steps in. Top of the 7th, one out. Bachman 1 for 1 on the day, a single, sacrifice fly, and a hit by pitch. One ball, no strikes, 2. Bachman, the windup delivery from Beckman. Ground ball hit right to the shortstop, knocks it down, throws it across the infield, and it's in time. A 6-3 put out for out number 2 in the top half of the 7th. So now the catcher, Nolan Laughlin, will step in and look to avoid a 1-2-3 inning. There was an unconventional 1-2-3 inning in the first inning. The inning ending on a caught stealing. That ball will be hit over the head and wind up in right field. Laughlin finds his way on, and a pitch versus Beckman.
Batting for the Renegades, number 1, the second baseman, Connor Fleet.
Both those guys go back to high school. Beckman pitching at Southern Boone High School, and Nolan Laughlin going to Blair Oaks High School. Those two teams face off every year. It's a big rivalry game. It's part of it a few times. This year, Southern Boone coming out on top, 1-0 the score. A walk-off home run for the Eagles won that game. Beckman pitching there for the Eagles in that battle. Every game between those two teams ends up going to the wire. The leadoff of Laughlin, the 0-1 pitch in there for a strike, and it's now 0-2 to Connor Fleeg. Fleeg 2 for 3 on the day, a pair of singles, a stolen base, has himself a flyout as well. 7-8-9 doing very well for the Renegades, leading to many rallies and taking advantage of opportunities sent to the bottom of the order. Now 0-2 pitch, will be a ground ball. Slow hopper, Dalton Miller cuts in front of Rice. Off-balance throw is ripped to first base, and that will end the 7th inning. We're getting to the home stretch, stretching out here in Sedalia. Beckman able to get himself a 0. The Renegades lead by a score of 5-3. We're moving on to the bottom of the 7th. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers and Renegades baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
River Oak Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment to students for more than 16 years. Located in Jefferson City, River Oak Christian Academy offers kinder prep through 8th grade. River Oak Christian Academy's primary goal is the discipleship of the next generation to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students, with a student body composed of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering a half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about River Oak Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
Power equipment is always cool, always. Well, unless it's not working, then power equipment is expensive. Always. Unless you get it checked with Salter Lawn Service. Don't worry about saving up for something new. Just let the experienced experts at Salter Lawn Service repair your small engines. With pickup and delivery available, saving you time and saving your wallet.
Hey, this is Stacy Salter with Salter Lawn Service. One call, we do it all. You can find us at salterlawnservice.com.
Jackson Fork makes his way to the 7th inning. He'll face 9-1-2 due up. Lance Vickers, Sam Russo, and Dalton Miller. 9-1-2 due up as they look to get back into this contest. The Renegades have led from out of the gate. They're up one time, 4-0 in the 3rd inning. The Bombers have cut it all the way to a 4-3 contest. The Renegades tacked one in the 6th inning and lead this ballgame 5-3. We make our way to the bottom half of the 7th inning. Lance Vickers steps in. A double back in the 5th inning and scored in the 3rd 2 times. Come across, the only guy to score multiple times for the Bombers with their 3 runs on the board. The 0-0 pitch is fouled off. It's 0-1. Scored in the 3rd after reaching on a fielder's choice. Paxton was caught in no man's land. Dunn went to 3rd base. He stole 2nd. Was able to score on the Sam Russo double. Vickers doubled, and then Sam Russo was able to get a single and knock him home. The 0-1. Off-speed pitch in there for a ball. It's 1-0. One ball, one strike, the righty from the windup. A pause, and now he'll go home. An off-speed pitch on the outer half, called for a strike. It's 1-2. The final week of the regular season. The 1-2 pitch. A fly ball hit to the left fielder. Meyer racing back. He'll get under it and catch it for a loud. Out number 1.
Number 29, Sam Russo.
So now Sam Russo will step in with 1 out. And the top of the order trying to get through to Fork. This will be the 4th time through the order. A 0-0 pitch misses. It's 1-1. This is the time where, as a coach, you get a little more detail-orientated. How are they pitching? Are they starting with strikes? Are they getting behind in the count? Are they having competitive at-bats? Is a lot out? Something like that. Those little details could lead to a pitching change. Russo 1 for 3 on the day. A single, a double, and a flyout. The 1 ball. No strike. Ground ball hit to the right side. Fork gets over, tags the bag. And a ground ball. And a throw to Fork for out number 2. A lot of the time you'll hear a coach, catcher, someone yell, "Get over." There you heard why. That'd be a tough play for the first baseman, and we'll never get him out. 0-0 pitch misses. It's 1-0. Fork able to get over there for the PFP for out number 2, Dalton Miller. A 2-hit 9 has a walk as well. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Miller steps back into the box. Appeared something was in his eye. The 1-0 will miss the zone. It's 2-0. On deck, Carter Rice. So far on the day, has yet to reach the 2-0. Upstairs, fastball swung on a miss by Miller. It's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 gone. Fork trying to get through the 7th inning. The righty from the windup, the 2-1 to Miller. Will wind up out on a play. It's 2-2. Twos across the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The 2-2 from Fork, trying to complete 7. The wind-up delivery will run in and just about hit Miller's bat. I've seen that once today. It went over the head and it was able to reach a foul ball. There, that misses in, and it's full at 3-2. The payoff pitch from Fork will mess upstairs, and Miller will make his way down to first base. Now that tying run is on first base. So at the plate. Now Carter Rice steps in. And they're going to call a balk there. He did not pause. So that will send Miller to second base. And the Bombers a single away from cutting it to a one-run game. Rice a big hitter in big spots. Has 12 RBIs on the year. He'll get the sign from Laughlin. Nothing pitch missing upstairs. It's 1-0. Fork was able to reach 6 2/3 last time around versus the Bombers. The 1-0 swung on and missed. It's 1-1. It's been the only time he's faced the Sedalia Bombers. Faced the Chillicothe Mudcats, the Clorinda A's, the St. Joseph Mustangs, and the Sedalia Bombers. His last outing was against the Sedalia Bombers. 1 ball, 1 strike. The next pitch home, swung on and missed there by Rice. It's now 1-2. Rice looks like he's just under it. Or 1 ball, 2 strikes. Miller on second base. Trying to top his last outing of 6 2/3. He'll get the sign from Laughlin. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The righty pauses and delivers home. And that pitch will have no sight of the zone. It's 2-2. Again, he's getting the signs from Laughlin. He'll take a long pause here. Look towards second twice. The 2-2 will wind up out of play. And we're still on a 2-2 count. The Bombers trying to reach that tying run on the base pass. Fork came into this at-bat with 92 pitches. Now he's at that 96 mark. Can he do it? Can he conclude 7 innings and keep the 2-run lead? The 2-2. We'll get a look at it from Rice. But no swing, and we're full at 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 0 for 3 on the day. Rice can change it with 1 swing. 7 hits on the day. And Fork will get the strikeout. He'll end the 7th inning with a strikeout and strand. A runner on. We're moving to the top of the 8th inning. The Renegades lead by a score of 5-3. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers baseball and Renegades baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
We are State Tech. We are hands-on education. When you choose the #1 two-year college in the country, you know you will be ready for your career. That's why at State Tech we say, from the classroom to your career, we are the employer's choice. We are State Tech.
Top of the 8th inning we go. Brady Beckman back on the mound for the Sedalia Bombers as the Renegades look for some more insurance with the top of the order. 1, 2, 3 due up. Jack Dunn, Braden O'Neill, and Alex DiGiacinto. And Dunn will be behind in the count at 0-1. Done a single and a double, has reached on an air and flew out. 2 for 4 on the afternoon. 1 ball, 1 strike. Beckman will get set, fire that one in there for a strike. It's now 1-2. Beckman shakes. Now he'll deliver home the 1-2. Fastball in the bottom half. Scoots by Vickers. But no swing there. It's 2-2. Would like a changeup there, trying to get done to swing right over the top of it. Did not get a bite. The 2-2. Another off-speed pitch on the outer half. But it misses. It's full now at 3-2. No action in that Bombers pen as they're looking for Beckman to complete this ball game. The 3-2 pitch, fastball fouled off. Beckman's been a guy that's been a long relief guy. He's only started 1 game, but he's going to be a guy that's going to give you 4 or 5 innings out of the pen, and that can definitely help a victory. He's only got 1 1/3 coming in that 6th inning. The 3-2 swung on and missed there. By Dunn goes down swinging for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 11, Braden O'Neill.
Beckman able to get strikeout number 2. Now Braden O'Neill steps in 0 for 4 on the day, has 3 strikeouts. Trying to avoid the golden sombrero. Beckman will get set. 0-0 pitch with the ball flew into left field. Russo will make his way back, stop and pause. Put the mitt up there and catch out number 2 in left.
15, the third baseman, Alex DiGianto.
So now Alex DiGianto steps in. Trying to avoid a 1-2-3 inning by Beckman. First pitch to DiGianto. DiGianto takes that one for a strike. Alex DiGianto 0 for 2 on the day. Has reached on a fielder's choice, a walk and hit by pitch. Was unable to reach his last time around. He'll swing through that one, and he's behind the count at 0-2. A big stop earlier in the ball game. A diving effort, able to get a fielder's choice at second base. 0-2 from Beckman. Fastball just outside. It's a close take there for DiGianto. The 1-2 fouled off. Catches Vickers. It's 1-2. Forks gone 7 innings, 7 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. He's faced 30 batters, given up 3 extra base hits, all being doubles. And we'll see if he'll go out to start the 8th inning. He's been a guy Renegades have looked for a longer performance as of late. He's at 99 pitches. We'll see if D'Amelia sends him out there and goes over. Usually around that century mark, you'll call it a day. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Beckman looking for a clean 8th. Set and he delivers home. That'll be a fly ball down the line. A lot of room down that line. But it will land foul. So DiGianto will have another line. If that one ended up in the field, but in foul territory, could have been a big catch for the Bombers. Sneakers was able to go 3 innings. Jacoby 2 2/3. Beckman looking to close out the 8th. The 1-2 home will just miss inside. Now we're 2-2. Beckman's given up 1 hit on the day, has 2 strikeouts, both swinging. He's faced 7 batters in his 2 innings of work. From the windup, the 2-2 home to Alex DiGianto. Will be a broken bat ground ball. Rice will have to charge it. He'll get that across the infield. Off balance throw will get past the first baseman. The bat will die a hero. Last time the bat is in action, it'll be a hit. And DeSanto will make his way down, and now they're going to call it an error on the board. So that's one. It's a close one. While it wasn't an off-balance throw off line, I really don't think they would have had him anyway with DeSanto hustling down the line. But they'll rule it an error. Now they'll rule it a hit. So now they'll give it a hit. 8 hits now for the Renegades. First hit for DeSanto's night. 1 ball, no strikes now to Evans. Evans a 1-for-3 effort on the afternoon. Has a walk and a single. One ball, no strikes. The pitch home is fouled off. Now making the count 1-1. Eight hits now for the Renegades. 7 for the Bombers. 2 errors defensively for the Gades and 1 for the Bombers. The 1-1 from the righty. Will be in there for a strike. It's 1-2. So we're 1-2. Beckman gets that outside call. He'll get set, do a pause, and deliver home. And it'll wind up out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2 delivery. He'll be fouled off and he'll stay alive. Evans and the Renegades looking for some insurance. A little 2-out rally here could go a long way too. Winning this contest, they lead 5-3. The Bombers put up 1 in the third and 2 in the fifth. The Renegades put up 2 in the second, 2 in the third, and 1 in the sixth. The 1-2 pitch from Beckman will wind up missing the zone, and we're 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 8th inning. The 2-2 will miss wide, and we're full at 3-2. Runner will be going on the pitch. Possibly a first, a third move. Yeah, there is a single. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. The righty set, gets the sign and delivers home. That one will get past Vickers, and Evans will walk. So 2 Southern Boone Eagles fighting out there. Austin Evans and Braden Beckman. The older veteran gets to win there. Both those guys being a part of that state championship team. For Southern Boone, now a mound visit here from Drake Miller. Maybe some time for a reliever to get loose out here, and also maybe a break for Braden Beckman. Throwing a lot of pitches in these past few at-bats. The Renegades have battled at the plate. They're not being easy outs, despite being up 2. Brandon Grosclose is on deck, and now going to be at the plate. 0 for 2 on the day, has 2 strikeouts. Brandon Grosclose will step in with 2 outs. Beckman steps on the rubber. Runners on first and second base. 5-3 our score. The first pitch to Grosclose will wind up out of play. And it's a ball in, 1 strike. You wonder if the Bombers are going to save some pitching as well. Don't want to waste all your, should say, use all your pitchers in this ball game. You have some big games coming up. You win 2-3 games this week. Set up in a prime spot too. Being a playoff game, that one off the hands, and we have foul ball. It's 0-2. So no balls. 2 strikes, 2 outs. The righty will get the sign from Vickers. The 0-2 home. A high chopper back to the mound. Beckman will quickly get it to first base. A nice defensive play there by the relief pitcher, Braden Beckman. That will end the 8th. The Renegades hold on to a 5-3 lead. We're moving our way to the bottom of the 8th. The Bombers down in their final 6 outs. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers and Renegades baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
At the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift, we know a gift is more than a box or a bag with a pretty bow. A gift is the lifetime of love that you share. It's friends who grow as close as family. It's moments and milestones, both big and small. Whether receiving or giving, a gift brings joy and happiness. That's why, since 2018, we've made it easier to gift for those you love. Stop by the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift at 108 Corporate Lake Drive in Columbia or call 573-443-4438. Let us help you find that perfect gift for every occasion.
Hello, Blake Gazaway here with the Show Me Sports Network. I've had the opportunity to have some amazing calls, including overtime touchdowns, walk-off home runs, and buzzer-beating baskets. But I've answered another call. That's to serve my community as a volunteer firefighter. Stop and think what would happen if your home or property caught fire and no one was there to put it out. Every day, volunteer firefighters not only save lives and property, but also respond to other emergencies. Nearly 2/3 of our nation's fire departments are manned by volunteer firefighters. And because of this, we simply need more volunteers to step up and answer the call. Stop by or contact your local fire department and see how you can become a volunteer firefighter today. I answered the call to serve my community. Will you?
The Renegades will go to the pen. Now on the mound tonight for the Jefferson City Renegades will be the veteran Connor Head. He's gone 14 innings this year with a 7 ERA. An 0-1 record, has started 1 game. This will be his 9th appearance on the year, and the Renegades will turn to him to shut down the 8th and 9th. Nobody getting loose out there. Has 14 strikeouts on the year, and has 10 walks with 3 hit by pitches. Batters hitting .276 against him. A 2.07 whip on the year. The first pitch from the righty Head will be blocked by Laughlin. It'll begin the afternoon 1-0. Connor Rice will step in. First 3 at-bats ending the inning, grounded into a double play. A pop out and reach. And a ground out, I should say. The 1-0 will miss. It's now 2-0. Connor Rice 0 for 3. Now see if he can start the inning on fire. You want to get that tying run to the plate as early as possible. And the 2-0 will be missed. It's 3-0. We're 3 balls, no strikes. The Bombers being disciplined here against Head early on. Connor versus Connor. Which Connor will come out victors in this battle here. That pitch will land in there for a strike. It's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Connor Rice begins the inning with Jane Roberts on deck. 3-0 will turn into 3-2. And Chris Miller to follow Jane Roberts. The full count delivery from Head. A ball hit back up the middle. Sliding effort by Dunn. He's able to knock it down, but not able to get a grip of it. A single there from Connor Rice, his first hit of the day. That'll make him 1 for 4. Now Jaden Roberts will step in. His first at-bat, he was struck out. It was a pitch hit opportunity for Cade Edmondson. Nobody was on, and that led off the inning. So Rice is able to reach, and you get that tying run now to the plate, hit number 8 on the board. Nothing and nothing pitch will be there for a strike. It's 0-1. Laughlin will give the signs to head. A long pause, the 0-1 pitch on the outer half. And he'll give that outside edge there. It's 0-2. Catchers tonight have done a good job of framing that borderline strike call. Able to steal some on the outside. The 0-2 will be off the hands. A pop up into the infield. Bachman will get behind it and catch it. A flip to head for out number 1. So Rice will stay put on first base after that pop-up. And now stepping in will be Chris Miller. So 4, 5, 6 were sent to be up here. Now let's see if they can turn towards the bottom part of the order after Miller to get a big hit. That one on the outer half called for a ball. It's 1-0. It's been a close call all night. It's been back and forth on that outside fastball. That big off attempt not in time. One ball, no strikes, 1 out. Head looking for a clean 8th. That one will be flown to the center fielder, O'Neal. He'll get around it and throw that one in. And then Rice will retreat back to first base for out number 2. Now stepping in with 2 outs will be Will Minch. It'll be a nice spot if he's able to hit home run number 2 and tie this ball game up. The Bombers have, as the season's gone along, they've gotten more home runs and more doubles. Finally getting to some solid grooves and getting some big hits. See if they can get a big hit in the 8th and cut it to a 1-run ball game. Hunter Rice on first base. He's not even attempted to steal here, has 11 stolen bases on the year. Nothing and nothing pitch. It'll be a high pop-up. Jack Dunn will make his way to shallow left field, and he'll catch that. And the Renegades will strand a runner on. 5-3 our score heading to the top of the 9th. The finale coming up. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades and Bombers baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
Throughout the course of any game, different actions stand out to different people. But everyone remembers a walk-off, especially if it's a walk-off wood bat. Handcrafted right here in Missouri, walk-off wood bat company bats are made with premium-grade maple, ash, and birch, fully customizable to make it truly yours. From the length and weight to the barrel and handle color, you're able to customize every feature of your wood bat, including personalized engraving with a 45-day warranty. In addition to selling custom handcrafted bats, they also offer a selection of bat accessories, including lizard skin bat grips and batting gloves. To help find your confidence at the plate, give Walk-Off Wood Bat Company a call at 816-261-1014 or visit wowbats.com.
Since 1951, Ren's Automotive has been the leader in complete automotive and tire services, proudly serving the Ashland community and southern Boone County area. Servicing all makes and models of vehicles, customer satisfaction is their top priority. If your vehicle leaves you stranded, no need to worry, as Ren's Automotive offers 24-hour towing services. To schedule an appointment, call 573-657-4614 or stop by and see Terry, Peggy, Derek, and the crew at 124 East Broadway in Ashland. Ren's Automotive, your full-service automotive repair shop for over 70 years.
We enter the top of the 9th inning. Dawson Torpy will come on the mound for the Bombers and try to close this out. Torpy, this will be his 8th appearance on the year. A 1-1 record, 1 save in 12 innings, a 1.5 ERA, 1.17 whip, has 16 strikeouts on the year. Was able to get one in his last outing. Pitching against the Renegades in their 3-1 loss. Was able to snag a win burst into Beta Griffin, striking 2 of the 3 batters he faced.
Leading off for the Renegades, the left fielder, number 9, Maddox Meyer.
Spinning guy, when he's in the zone, he's dominant. At times he can get a little wild and get behind in the count. And there's at times he's just unhittable. We'll see which toss and torpede we get tonight. Nothing pitch home. It's 1-0. So Torpy will face Maddox Meyer, Will Bachman, and Nolan Laughlin. 6, 7, 8 due up for the Renegades. And Torpy will begin behind in the count at 2-0. So Beckman's day comes to an end. They may be saving him for later this week. The 2-0 pitch will miss inside. It's 2-1. So Beckman's day comes to an end. 2 2/3, giving up 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 2 Ks. Pitched a total of 45 pitches. That one will be in there, and now it's 3-1. Pitcher number 4 tonight for the Bombers. The Renegades so far only used 2. They got a good start from Jackson Fort. Connerhead coming in relief and getting to 0. That one hit to the right side, and it will get over the head of the first baseman, Paxton. Be fielded in shallow right field by the second baseman, Minch. And a hit there from Meyer.
The first baseman, number 18,
And he'll make him 1 for 4 on the day. He also reached on a walk earlier. He reached on twice. Now Will Bachman steps in. A hit by pitch in the second inning. Sacrifice fly in the third. A single in the fifth. And nothing pitch home. Will just miss. It's 1-0. So Meyer will get his lead off at first base. Has already stole today. The 1-0 will be a high fly ball, shallow center field. Roberts will run in a little and catch that for out number 1.
The catcher, number 4, Nolan Laughlin.
Now the catcher, Nolan Laughlin, will step in. A runner on first base still. Meyer retreated back to first on that fly ball. Torpy gets the first out on a fly out. Pickoff attempt, not in time. The 0-0 pitch will be a ground ball hit to the right side. Torpy will hustle over there. Underhand flip to Paxton for out number 2. A big spot there.
The second baseman, number 1, Connor Flea.
Could have been very bad. Say he deflects it and doesn't get a good grip on that. That's where things can go wrong. A pitcher tries to knock it down, and sometimes it'll deflect and cause the ball to enter no man's land there. Torpy get on the mound quickly and get it out to the first baseman just in time. So 2 gone. First pitch to Connor Flig will be in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Flig 2 for 4 on the day, has himself 2 RBIs. And he can collect another one with the runner on second base. Began his day 2 for 2. Torpy will get the signs from Vickers. Trying for a clean top of the 9th to send it to the bottom half with just a 2-run deficit. The Bombers put up 2 in the 5th inning. They'll need at least that to tie. 9 hits for the Renegades, 8 for the Bombers. 2 errors defensively for the Renegades and 1 for the Sedalia Bombers. 5-3 our score, top of the 9th. The 0-2 pitch home from Dawson Torpy looking for a clean 9th. That one will miss upstairs. It's 1-2. So he'll look towards second base just once. He'll turn home. The 1-2 on the outer half called for strike number 3. The outside fastball is called for strike number 3. Torpy erases the leadoff walk. We move our way to the bottom half of the 9th inning. The Bombers need 2 to tie and 3 to win it all. We'll see what happens in possibly the finale inning of the series between the Sedalia Bombers and the Jefferson City Renegades. You're listening to the Show Me Sports Network.
Are you in the market to buy your first home? Maybe it's time to buy some acreage. How about invest in a new space for your growing business? No matter the need, your trusted partner in real estate is me, Izzy Smith of Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty. I believe real estate is more than just bricks and mortar. It's the cornerstone of our lives. It's where memories are made and dreams are realized. Choosing me as your realtor, you're getting a professional, dedicated advocate who will work tirelessly to make your real estate dreams a reality. Give me a call today at 573-876-2873 or visit izzysmithhomes.com. Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty, your hometown realtor working harder for you.
Seeking to express your unique style? How about healthier, clear skin? Look no further than Mary Kay. For more than 60 years, Mary Kay has been offering a wide range of high-quality makeup and skincare products that empower you to shine and stand out in any setting. From luscious lipsticks to vibrant eyeshadows, flawless foundations to glowing highlights, moisturizing serum to blemish and acne regimens, Mary Kay's got you covered. If you don't have a Mary Kay beauty consultant, then I've got you covered. To get your best skin, call me, Cassandra Gasway, today at 417-684-2667 or visit online at marykay.com/Cassandra Gasway.
The Bombers will turn to Arcaden Paxton. Lance Vickers, the first delivery will be deposited into center field and it'll fall right in front of the center fielder, Braden O'Neill. And Paxton will begin the 9th off with a single. Now Ryan Rotund will make his way into the ball game. A pitch run opportunity to first base. Now Lance Vickers will step in representing the tying run. They're able to get the first 2 on. We could be in for a wild finish. The Bombers were able to score 3 in the 9th versus the Clarinda A's. Their deficit was 4 and they were unable to win the contest. Here they put a 3 spot up, they win the ball game. That one will miss the zone. 1 ball, no strikes. There is a righty getting loose. You wonder how long the leash of righty Connor Heads will be. Coach Amelia will have a big decision to make if a runner reaches here. The 1-0 on the outer half called for a strike. It's 1-1. Bombers at times have had trouble putting down a bunt, so Vickers is able to reach on a walk or a single. Maybe up to Russo to put a bunt down and set up Dalton Miller with an RBI situation. A leadoff from Raton. The 1-1 misses upstairs. It's 2-1. Head looking to shut it down. On a baseball to be played in this 9th. The Renegades looking for the series sweep this year. The 2-1 check swing there by Vickers. It's 2-2. The high fastball. Got a swing there from Vickers. Don't know if that's where Head intended to place it, but it worked out there. We're 2-2. Sam Russo and Dalton Miller and Carter Rice. Top 3 guys looking to do some damage in this ball game. 2 for 4 is Russo. Dalton Miller 2 for 2, and Carter Rice still looking for his first hit. The 2-2 from Connor Head will miss in, and we're full at 3-2. So we're full 3-2. A walk here puts that tying run on, or gives Connor Head a big out number 1. The 3-2 home. It'll be off the foot of Vickers. It's 3-2 still. So we'll see a lot of battle here from the Bombers as they look to make that push. So we're 3-2. The Bombers right now sitting at a 6th spot. The Griffins now 8-23. A win here would move them up the ladder. The 3-2 delivery. Ground ball hit right back up the middle. Off Head, and it will get past the shortstop. Done. One of those situations where you don't want your pitcher to touch the ball. Maybe could have been a double play. But either way, It happens, and it puts the tying run on first base. And now if you're a betting man, you may expect a bunt situation. And with that ball hitting Head's hand, it will be an injury timeout. So that will benefit the Jefferson City Renegades here. So this is not a mound visit. This will benefit the Renegades. They're checking with injury. So that will give more time for the right-handed bullpen. And we'll see a debut from the righty P.J. Green in the bullpen as of right now. The Mizzou right-handed pitcher would be a tough guy to face here tonight. So obviously here you're going to see a 99.9% chance of a bunt here by Sam Russo. Obviously he can't get it down in the first two pitches. That's where you'll see him swing. Maybe if there's a possibility as this at-bat prolongs, say Head loses his control. It's 2-0. Maybe you take that off, but you'll most likely keep it on. One of those situations where if you're D'Amelia, how long do you keep Head in with that tying run on the bases? So they will keep Connor Head. That does not go as a meeting, I think, just because it was injury-based. So no balls, no strikes. Russo most likely going to lay something down here, that third base line. He'll show bunt. He'll take it upstairs. It's 1-0. And the biggest thing when you're butting in these situations, do not expand your zone. You don't have to bunt that first pitch. If it's not there, they're going to try to get you to something to pop up. They're going to throw something elevated. 1 ball, no strikes. Russo will show, and that will run in and get away from the catcher Laughlin. So the wild pitch does the job. And now D'Amelia will turn to the pen. A debut coming. So now it's 2-0. So apparently they counted that as a meeting. That was something that I even did it. I thought it was injury. Usually if it's an injury, you're allowed to go out there and talk to your pitcher. But in that case, for some reason, that was not the case. That'll be a fly ball that may do the job. Meyer able to catch it. The throw home from Meyer will be cut off by DeSanto. And it caught by and cut off from. So there's been no attempt at the play. The sacrifice fly off the bat of the right-handed hitting Sam Russo puts one across. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Our score. Tying run on second base. And now the Dalton Miller steps in. He has 1 walk-off home run this year. That coming against the Nevada Griffins. This could send him up the ladder here. Nevada lost tonight. A win here. Put them 1 game ahead. Then they had that tiebreaker as well. So Nevada would have to win, hypothetically, 2 more. And with their tough stretch, I don't know if that's going to be possible. 1 ball, no strike to Dalton Miller. Has 2 hits on the night, a 2-for-2 effort. A couple of walks. The 1-0 delivery hit to right field. Does he have it again? No, it's caught by Evans. Hit it to the deepest part of the field. Vickers will chop his feet and head to third base. A deep fly out off the bat of Dalton Miller. And now Mike D'Amelia will head to the pen and we will see a debut from the right-handed pitcher. With 2 outs on the board, the Renegades go to the pen. I'll tell you who's coming out here in a moment. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades and Bombers baseball. Our score 5-4 here in Sedalia. You're on the Show Me Sports Network.
Boone County Journal is the hometown newspaper of Ashland and Hartsburg since 1969. We know you're busy. Let us keep up with Southern Boone happenings for you. We cover social events, school sports, local government, Southern Boone history, obituaries, and more. Subscribe to the Journal today and get the paper delivered to your mailbox every Wednesday. Digital version also available. Call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojo.com. Independent and veteran owned.
Seeking to express your unique style? How about healthier, clear skin? Look no further than Mary Kay. For more than 60 years, Mary Kay has been offering a wide range of high-quality makeup and skincare products that empower you to shine and stand out in any setting. From luscious lipsticks to vibrant eyeshadows, flawless foundations to glowing highlights, moisturizing serum to blemish and acne regimens, Mary Kay's got you covered. If you don't have a Mary Kay beauty consultant, then I've got you covered. To get your best skin, call me, Cassandra Gazway, today at 417-684-2667 or visit online at marykay.com/Cassandra Gazway.
So the Renegades will enter the pen. Now coming into the ball game will be PJ Green. The right-handed pitcher just wrapped up his freshman year at Mizzou. Had 18 appearances this year. This is his first outing on the mound. He's been a hitter for the Renegades. He's primarily a pitcher on the Mizzou Tigers. A 6.49 ERA in SEC pitching. A 1-3 record, 18 appearances. Went 26 and a third innings with 1 save on the year. Had 15 strikeouts, and he'll have to get 1 out. And the Renegades could come victors out here in Sedalia as they look for the season sweep. PJ Green will throw his last warm-ups, and he'll be called upon to face Carter Rice. 0 for 4 on the day. It's a guy that's due. He's coming up clutch a lot for the Bombers. And we'll see how he can do against PJ Green. A big spot here for the Bombers as they look to get a playoff spot and get ahead of the Nevada Griffins, while the Renegades look to climb the ladder as well and possibly get that third spot. A win by Chillicothe makes things a lot more difficult. They currently sit 2.5 games behind Chillicothe. They played Chillicothe twice. You say they go on a stretch where they win 4 of their last 5 games. That could lead to that third spot and a home victory. A home wild card game and then a home victory possibility. So Carter Rice will step in against PJ Green. They have not faced this year. PJ Green's debut looking to be a save. 5-4 our score. A tying run on third base. The righty set. The first pitch from Green. Will be swung on and missed there by Rice. It's 0-1. So no balls and 1 strike. 2 outs. Rice swings through the first pitch. Goes the fastball. We'll see where they go here. The 0-1 pitch from Green. Another fastball swung on and missed by Rice. And he's down in the count at 0-2. The Renegades looking for win number 16. That would get them at 500. The Bombers looking to keep this game alive. No balls, 2 strikes. Tying run on third base, 2 fastballs blown by him. We'll see if he triples up on it. He will. This one will get down the line. Will wind up out of play, and it's foul. It's 0-2. So you triple up on the fastball. Obviously here, you want to be a little focused on control a little more. A wild pitch scores a run and keeps this game alive. So no balls, 2 strikes. We'll repeat it. Rice able to foul it off and keep it alive. The 0-2 delivery. Will be a ball hit. Foul again. And Rice is continuing to battle up there. On deck will be his brother, Connor Rice, if Connor's able to reach. There is a free base at first and second. The 0-2 pitch from Green. Will be out of play and foul, and he'll stay alive. A lot of fastballs here early on from PJ Green. We'll see if he breaks a breaker here. The 0-2 from the Mizzou righty. Oh, we have pop-up foul again. So as Rice, now you're kind of expecting, is he going to throw it? Is he going to go the off-speed route? It'll be a big thing for Laughlin to block. No balls. 2 strikes from Green. Curveball swung on and missed. The Renegades win here in Sedalia by a final score of 5-4. And PJ Green gets his first save as a Jefferson City Renegade. A big addition to their pen. Was able to get 1 out and the strikeout to Carter Rice. And the Bombers fall to the Renegades by a score of 5-4. It was a great game overall. Both teams battled back and forth. The Renegades actually got off to a 4-0 lead early on. The Bombers fought all the way back to make it a 4-3 game. The scoring started tonight with a Connor Fleeg single. The Renegades were able to get the bases loaded. With 2 outs, Connor Fleeg delivered to right field. 2 runs score, Will Bachman and Braden Grosclose. We move to the top of the 3rd inning. This is where the Renegades struck again. It scored on a wild pitch and also a sacrifice fly. Some walks early on by Chase Schneiders led to some runs, but after that, the Bombers' bats kind of took over. Sam Russo doubled to left field after Lance Vickers was able to reach. And then Sam Russo singled in the bottom of the 5th inning. That's scoring Lance Vickers. He there got a double. And then Dalton Miller singled and scored Sam Russo. So that little bottom of the 5th, there was 3 consecutive hits. Then we to the top of the 6th. That's where Austin Evans was able to get a single and get that winning run home to win, with Jack Dunn coming across to win the ballgame. Sam Russo flying out to score the last run. Ryan Rattone was able to make it across. The tying run was again on 3rd base, but the Bombers were unable to get that big hit to win the ballgame. The Renegades win by a score of 5-4 and improve to that 500 here and look to climb the ladder and possibly get that 3rd spot. They sit 2 games in front of the Carroll Merchants, currently with a 14-17 record. So that is it for tonight's broadcast. The Bombers fall to 8-23. They sit ahead of the Nevada Griffins at that 6th spot and will be in action tomorrow night versus the St. Joseph Mustangs, who are the number 1 seed. The Jefferson City Renegades have a big game against the Chillicothe Mudcats as they look to edge closer to that 3rd spot. That is it for tonight, Easton Amelia and the Show Me Sports Network. I thank you guys for listening to today's broadcast. Both teams are in action tomorrow. Have a great rest of your night. This was exclusive coverage of Bombers and Renegades baseball on the Show Me Sports Network. Have a good one, boys.
Written consent is prohibited.